Hi, this is Mon Rasz and you are listening to my Daily Thoughts number 8. Today's reflections are about things. A pretty good business is to rent out storage sheds. The demand is growing, franchise models are built. Overall, this type of business is booming, because people just need more storage space for their belongings, after home and garage have been filled up, and that up to the ceiling sometimes. I remember when I was young, toys have been much smaller than nowadays and we didn't have so many. As a matter of fact, I would say everything was smaller. Refrigerator, grill, sofa and bed, furniture, boombox, cooler and toolbox, to name a few, have grown in size over the years. The phrase bigger is better describes this situation pretty good. But is more and bigger really better? Better for us? Better for our quality of life? Let's have a look at the cycle of the many things we own from different perspectives, starting out with how we think and feel about. First, we feel the need to own something. Then we fill that need by buying it. Then we enjoy having or using it, at least for a while. And when that while is over, we don't know what to do with it, so we have to store it because we might use it again and don't want to spend money twice. Finally, after years of storage, when it's all dirty, damaged or rotten or all of the above, we don't want it anymore and have to get rid of it somehow. Want, enjoy, have to. This is the thought cycle cut down to 3 steps. Want, enjoy, have to. The time cycle is fairly easy to describe, because for the few moments we can enjoy the things we own, we have to spend a lot more time in all phases, such as product and price comparison, purchase, service, maintenance, repair, cleaning, storage and restorage, for sale activity, and finally sale or giveaway event. And the money cycle is almost identical. Yes, we are ready to spend the purchase price, but then comes the money we have to spend for service, maintenance, repair, cleaning, storage and for sale activity. So the enjoyment we are seeking through things we own comes along with a lot of have-tos in terms of time and money. If we'd only own the bare necessities, then this would be no big deal. But the have-to-have way of thinking makes us rent storage sheds at the very end. It turns out that we no longer own things, but the things own us. If you're looking for more quality time in your life, I would suggest to get rid of stuff immediately. Focus on the bare necessities and do something rather than own something. Bare necessities. That's what's in a military backpack. Buy the best quality there is, or however much you want to spend, but don't buy more than one of each item, except maybe a second one as backup, if really needed. But that's it. Rather spend your time and money on what you do. Boat rental, fitness club, restaurant, school, trips, university and vacation. Spend some quality time with your family, friends, and put your own growth and learning experience on top of your list. Expand the enjoy time of what you do to the expense of time you need to sacrifice when you own. Everything that belongs to you has its own life, if you will, and needs time of your life for it. If you look around in the room you're sitting in now and can count less than 500 items, I'd be surprised. 500 items just in one room. These items need to be purchased, transported, put in place, cleaned, maintained, serviced, stored, etc., etc. 500 items times, let's say for the sake of this example, use up just 1 minute per month each. That's like 8 hours of your life, just because you have them. Take this times 12 months times 50 years, that's almost 5,000 hours of your life wasted on things you don't really need. That's quite a big number. For 100 items, this would come down to about 1,000 hours of your time in life. You could save 4,000 hours, or almost half a year of your life, just by cutting down on things you own. But 500 items you own is not even close to realistic. If you count in your house or apartment all the things that are there, you might come up with several thousand or even many more. Like all the pennies and dimes you spend that make up a huge dollar amount at the end of the year, so is it with things around you in terms of time, your time. Focus on what is important in your life. Here are two examples. What you use most of your time for in life is sleeping. Time to rest is for the body a time to recuperate. This is important, so why not focus on that first? Starting out with choosing and creating the right spot for your rest place, then invest in the best mattress and bed that is available to you, so that you can really enjoy that time. If you sleep only 6 hours a day, that turns out to be 25% of your life, or roughly 20 years. Although I have not taken on the subject of love and relationship yet, allow me to say this here. Even if you have a partner or a spouse, I would suggest that everyone has his or her own sacred rest place, separated from each other, if possible in different rooms. You might very well find out that it will improve the relationship. And as a second example for things to focus on, or rather not to focus on, let's talk about hobbies. Most of them are part of the following three groups: physical or mental activities, and collections. An activity doesn't necessarily require a lot of gear, so let's pick collections. While there might be good reasons for you to start a collection, in terms of time available in your life, it's most often a waste. Think about how you began collecting. By accident, heritage, or purchase, you came into ownership of a few items of the same category and you start a collection. Once your friends and family know of that, you receive even more. And so it goes on. Remember, each of these items you collect needs time of your time, even if it's in distant future. My advice: if you can't keep from collecting, focus on less items at higher quality and value. But whatever collection you have, if it has served its initial purpose, get rid of it immediately. Free yourself mentally and physically. For today, I thank you for your time. May the higher spirit help us evolve. Until the next daily thoughts, yours truly, Mon Rasz. And today's post-lectum is: knowledge and wisdom are more than just words. Collecting those is what makes life worth. Stuff's important, that's what you think too, until you notice stuff's like a zoo. Take away freedom, what isn't cool, freedom you lose and look like a fool.